Hey folks, Josh Dip My Ride. As promised, I'm back with the S5. I took it into the body shop. I peeled the last dip off. They fixed the body work. I also had air suspension installed, and I got some new wheels. She got some new shoes. So it is kind of like another makeover with a new ZBR paint job, the new wheels, the air suspension, all that. And this time I'm going to be putting dip armor on top of it. So we'll see what kind of experience that is. I've shown it in a previous video what the car looks like without plastic dip on it. But I kind of wanted to show it this time, especially because now all the prep work is officially done and there's like a lot of primer and stuff. So let's take a quick walk around the S5 and take a look at how it looks. So you see this thing and, it kind of looks like a Franken Audi. It's, you got primer there and, the sanding and, there's the original paint and, there's one color primer here and another color primer there and some work done on the door. So really, if I were to drive this around, I would look like a jackass. But the great thing about Plasti Dip is that I don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. It'd probably be about 10 grand to do a color change on this. It'd probably be more like 15 with the color shift, like what I'm going to do with the ZBR. So Plasti Dip is a very affordable option, and you can change it up as much as you want. This is actually going to be the third color I've had on this car. I started with a frozen blue when it was factory, then I went to that crazy poison grape with the RL71 pearl over top of it. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link to that in the video description below. Anyway, I'm real excited about getting this ZBR on there and having this car finally finished after almost a year of ownership and almost 9 months it has taken to go from getting the negotiations with the body kit, getting it imported, getting it installed, getting it fixed, and getting it to where we are now. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hot summer streets and the pavements are burning. I sit around trying to smile, but the air is so heavy and dry. It's a cruel summer.
Okay, all done with the dip, and it's been an experience. I got the base coat down fine. And when I was putting the mid coat pearl down, the mid coat is what you have to use if you're going to do dip armor. You can't use glossy top coat. And when I was putting that down, I didn't quite get a good seal on the spray gun. And I guess the gasket kind of slipped a little bit. And there was a small leak that I didn't notice. And I got 2 drops on the hood. And I didn't see those 2 drops until I was going to make my second pass with the pearl. And I thought, oh, I can wipe those off real quick. And had I done it right away, the base coat was completely dry. I waited about an hour between the base coat and the pearl. Had I done it right away when they dripped, it would have been completely fine. But because I waited until the second coat, 15 minutes later, this happened. I wiped it and it went straight through to the paint. I tagged it with a little bit of rattle can base to try and cover that up, and then I sprayed it with the clear over top of that, but it just didn't cut it. So what I had to do was peel it, prep it, and dip it again. So that was a fun experience. And it did set me back a little bit, but fortunately I had not done the dip armor yet. And I considered leaving it, but it just looked too bad. So I had to do that. But in the end, it came out okay. So I'm real happy with how this turned out. It looks crazy. It's definitely gonna catch some eyes. Just when I had it in the garage, people walking by. I even had a guy that lives in a neighborhood. I was in between coats, so I was in the house, and he came and rang the doorbell and was like, bro, what is that? That is badass. So this is a very eye-catching color. And I can do all kinds of colors, other hyper shifts like this. I can do pearls, just performance series if you want, but it definitely catches some eyes. It turns some heads. And if you want your car to look like that, just head down to the description. My website's on there. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me. There's an online form you can fill out that put all your car information in. You can submit that and I'll get back to you. And we'll make your car stand out from the crowd like this. So I've been teasing you long enough. Let's go outside. Let's check this bad boy out. It's Joshua Dip My Ride. Catch you on the next one.
With the beers on chill, rolling them back with the pedal to the max, like ooh, ooh, ooh. Fire up the truck with my vision on tilt, riding down a back road with the windows down, like ooh, ooh. Riding around them back roads with some loud pipes, with some good drove. Off on the 10, got a square body with a lot of dents. With a bad broad, ride shotgun. She thicker than a Snickers, son. Corn fed with a big old bun. Got dark hair, shine like the sun. Good old boy and we wildin'. 4-wheel drive high like a pilot. Face kicking like karate. Phones are flashing like paparazzi. Papa brewing, let's get litty. Indiana putting on to the top in a jiffy. And I'm Hozier, the Midwest outlaw. Hop up in the ride with the beers on chill, rolling them back with the pedal to the max, like ooh, ooh, ooh. Fire up the truck with my vision on tilt, riding down a back road with the windows down, like ooh, ooh. Let's get it. You know that I be smoking on that ooh, ooh. Stank loud as doo-doo. Shawty riding shotty with a shotty acting cuckoo. Icebox full of new, swish a big as Shamu. You know I'm the man in here, my flow be slicker than shampoo. Riding high, laying low, blowing down these back roads. In the sticks of Tennessee, kinfolk you already know. I'm the boss, I got the sauce.
I got no shoes on a ride, rolling down 95.
Like by my forehead.
No, I said right.
No, you didn't.
Well, now we have it clear. So go. All right, you ready?
I hate you a little bit.
Okay, all done with the whip. The dip. Done with the dip. Yeah, the camera's turning that way and you're just like staying in the frame.
You're so picky. I don't like it.
I just had this vision for it coming out.
I know you have a vision, but I'm not a cinematographer.
Oh my God, what is wrong with me?